Hi everyone, it's Diane with Arizona Tummy Tuck Journey, and I just wanted to give you an update. Today marks 6 weeks since my tummy tuck and my breast augmentation redo, and things are going really well. The things that have changed are my mobility is far better. I'm back at the gym. The doctor released me a few weeks ago and said actually I think I was at 4 weeks when he released me. Said to do treadmill, stationary bike, moderate toning weights, but nothing real major. He hasn't released me to ride my bicycle yet, which I'm kind of bummed, but hopefully come the end of the month, I'll be able to do that. But feeling really good. In fact, ventured out a couple times without my compression garment. One time was late at night, and I actually felt pretty good about staying out late. I wore jeans, which was kind of cool, and I just kind of felt good about showing my stomach, and I just haven't done that in a really long time. So that all was pretty cool. And but I do come home and put the compression garment on when I get back, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a comfort thing maybe. It's kind of interesting. So anyway, so a couple of things. I had a lymphatic massage about a week and a half ago and really enjoyed it, and I did see results from it the next day. There was some swelling difference right near the incision because I have kind of this strange little hump right above the incision where most of my swelling is, and it did help with that. There's a couple of things that I went over with my doctor next time I saw him, and that was the idea of this dry brushing and some things that kind of go along with lymphatic massage. And he kind of said, you know, it's kind of like a salad bar, kind of decide which one you want to take and run with or not, because he thinks that some of it's a little bit hokey. So the lady that did the massage is out of town right now, so I am going to see her again. I think it's the first week of October. So I'm going to see what kind of results I have for the second one, and then I'll make my decision whether I continue to see her. So I'll let you know about how that happens. So I went back for my follow-up appointment with my doctor, and I also had the second, I guess, go around with the Embrace Scar Therapy, where they when I looked up Embrace, it says the manufacturer suggests 7 to 10 days on and 18 hours to 24 hours off. And when I went to, because my plastic surgeon said, well, take it off on Tuesday, come see me on Thursday, we'll put the new one on. So I was a little questioning whether or not having it off for 2 days was going to be a big deal. I did email the people of Embrace, and they said that it should not compromise my recovery. And when I went back to Dr. Stewart, he said that the way he likes to do it is 12 days on, 2 days off, 12 days on. So I just started my new one last Thursday. So I'll wear it again actually a week from yesterday. I'll have it off for 2 more days. And then my last session, because I'm going to do it 3 different times. And each one of those has been $100. I don't know how it is at other places, if you can get it cheaper. But what I do like is I go in and the nurse puts it on for me, so I don't have to worry about that. So that's kind of cool. I do have some photos that I'll put in here for you of what my incision looked like after I took off the Embrace, and really just love the results. It's kind of funny because you see where he took out the portion of the skin that was tan. So the tan skin and the white skin where my bikini was, it's like right next to each other. So honestly, I think that if that was either all white or all tan, I'm not even sure if I'd be able to see my incision. He's really, I called him an artist when I saw him because he did such an amazing job. So if you ever need a doctor in Tucson, go see Dr. Stewart. And then, okay, so a couple things. For like a month, I have been petrified to sneeze. I sneezed once about 4 days into my recovery, and I almost cried because it hurt so bad. Now, far different. But anyways, so every time I felt one coming on, I kind of stayed it off. And anyway, I let one happen the other day and I didn't have any pain. It was very, I don't really know how to explain it, but constricting. It was, it just, it moved everything in your belly, so that it kind of startled me, but that it didn't hurt. So that was good. And then what was funny is the first day that I did sneeze, within, I don't know, like 2 or 3 days later, I was sneezing all the time. So I just thought it was kind of funny. It's like my body was like, okay, it's fine to do it, but it didn't hurt. So that was kind of cool. And then, the incision for where my augmentation redo was are beautiful, and the Scar Away therapy strips that I've been doing have really done a really nice job. There's not a whole lot of difference in the look of them from my previous video, so I'll just let you know. It just what I feel is the difference underneath, almost like the scar tissue is getting, I don't know, softer. So the line is still very much the same, but underneath it's definitely getting different. So I'm just going to keep doing that until I run out of them. And then I'm probably just going to go straight to Mederma. I did buy some Mederma oil, which I thought was kind of cool, because when I saw my doctor, he said that what you should be doing when I don't either have Embrace on or anything like that is massaging your scar. And that's to try to flatten out any kind of scar tissue that's building up behind it. And what he said to me, which I found interesting, is to be mean to your scar. So to push on it. And so he showed me, before I put the therapy on, the Embrace therapy for the second time, before he did that, he showed me. And in fact, he told me to do that to where the little scars are, where my tubes were, or my drains were. And it kind of hurt a little bit. And he said, yep, that's what you want to do. So be mean to your scar. So who knew that? And then I'm actually glad I got the oil, because I think the oil kind of works. It's kind of like when you get a massage, it's easier to manipulate your skin when you have that oil stuff. So anyway, I'll keep doing that. Once I think I've got 1 or 2 more strips of the Scar Away, which I'll keep doing, and then I'll just keep you posted on what the results are. And it's kind of funny how I have to write notes to remember everything. So funny stuff. You know, it took me a while to find some humor in this whole thing, but what my boyfriend and I have been calling my compression garment is the cage. So when I go out, like the night that we went out the first time, where I wore jeans and I was out without my compression garment on, we were like, I was cageless. So we kind of found some humor in that, or cage-free, you know, cage-free chicken. Anyway, so just silliness, and it was nice to find some humor in the whole thing and not be so serious. And once you get past the pain and some of that initial recovery, it's kind of nice to be able to find some humor in it. So, and then lastly, you know, I'll do this as PC as I can. Extracurricular activities. I was a little worried about that, but they resumed quicker than I expected, and you just have to get kind of creative. But anyway, it's good. So try to keep it PG, but just to let you know. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this update, and leave any comments or suggestions or questions, and I'll answer them. And until next time, take care of each other and be positive. Bye-bye.